Alright, this is,
Dumbass.
Dumbass plays Halo, take 1. Alright, so he gets into the Warthog cannon, turret, thing.
Minigun.
Yeah, he goes, and then his pilot, driver, just leaves him for dead. Which, not gonna lie, was pretty cool. And, for those of you that are wondering, he actually is trying, so don't post any comments saying that he's not trying. Anyway, he goes over here. Instead of grabbing the tank, he walks away and gets killed. Alright. Now...
He is total retard.
Anyway. So he comes over to here, he picks up the rocket launcher, and then takes aim.
And doesn't even fire at the dude that's sitting right there.
Takes aim.
And walks away.
Yeah. Looks down. You think I can make this jump? Yes. Then has to look up again. Now, turns around, looks for the enemy, can't find him. Turns around, tries to hide behind this wall, doesn't work. Now he just looks at the ghost running after him, doesn't move her. By the way, note that he does have armor lock in the back, so yeah. Sorry about the bad camera, my camcorder is just horrible.
And he is horrible.
And he ran into this guy instead of hitting the melee button. Epic fail. Just so you guys know.
Pretty sure to do.
Drops down. Could have flipped the ghost. Decided not to. Could have had some shots off on this guy. Instead, gets the headshot. Takes the death. Not my favorite.
Dumbass.
Yes, that was a pretty bad fail. Not gonna lie, that was a horrible fail. And could have got.
He likes looking at his ass for some reason.
I don't know if he was attempting the team kill or if he just wanted to get into the minigun, the human turret.
Human turret?
Well, that's what it's called. Human machine gun turret. That's what it's called.
All guns are human made.
Not necessarily. They're the Covenant guns.
Alien made. Sorry.
Anyway, instead of fighting back, he does the wise thing, sort of, and runs. Now, there's a guy here. He gets his first kill of the game. Comes over. Sees the guy, decides not to go after him, goes after these two guys.
And dies.
And I don't even know if he hit that guy once while he was shooting him. Pretty bad. Goes back. Here comes the Warthog. It passes right in front of his face, doesn't even realize. He comes back, armor locks to protect. Whoa, fuck! Ah, pause! Unpause. Yeah, it's okay, I'm still in the same guy, so it doesn't matter. Sorry about that, I just leaned on my controller. If that part there wasn't actually on YouTube, it's because we decided to take it out. Armor locks again.
Thanks for showing my name, by the way.
Anyway, doesn't even shoot at the guy with the needler. You can't see that.
Yes, they can.
No, they can't. You'd have to have really good eyes to see that. Anyway, can go after the tank. He could have... This was pretty bad. I'm not gonna lie. He could have boarded the mongoose. Didn't. And the mongoose guy was probably about as bad a player as he was. Because instead of backing off after he's seen the armor lock, he just decided to stop. Now, he decides to start the team killing. Don't know why. Kind of pointless there. Keeps walking. Picks up the rocket launcher again.
And then fails.
He misses the shot completely. Doesn't even take it.
And
with about that's an 8-second window.
He almost killed his own teammate.
And then kills himself. has the shot, he starts shooting. Keep shooting, keep going, here we go. Doesn't get the kill. So instead of looking at the guy when he dropped below him, he gets killed. Sorry for my bad camcorder. Now he has the opportunity here, watch. He does have the opportunity to take it and hijack, but he decides not to. Now he's looking around for the flying machine. That's what he calls it, a flying machine. Has the kill, gets the assassin, which is pretty cool. I mean, I guess. And now we all seen the guy up in the corner, hopefully, if my camera's not really that bad, but he missed him. So
he misses a lot of things, which is sad.
So he comes up this little shaft thing here, hallway, and there are guys behind him, literally, and there are guys three in front of him. Misses, miss, and dies. Now he can't even melee his own teammate. That is sad. And I mean, what can I say?
Oh, that little...
Yeah.
Doesn't even notice.
Hides behind this wall here, which I'm not gonna lie was...
He could have killed them, but
yes,
no.
He could have killed this guy, but for some reason he decided, nope, I'm just gonna walk away. Good teammate, maybe. Maybe not. It's up to you. Anyway, he's getting shot at, doesn't really realize it. He's trying to figure out where the shot is coming from.
Obviously doesn't know where.
And yes, that was me in the tank. We will probably be showing this match from a different angle later on, down about a couple of weeks down the road. Stay tuned for that. He stays in this wide open spot for a while, and then for some reason armor locks. And then he has about 2-3 shots and finally decides to take him, but I steal his kill. My camcorder is really, really bad. Sorry.
We know.
I'll try and get it fixed. Maybe.
Da, 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 da.
Anyway, so he's walking around and there's action all over around him.
But he just decides to do a circle.
Yes, and then go backwards. And he finally takes a shot, and then watch this, everybody. This is the best fail.
Dumbass tries to go behind, but didn't notice he can't.
And then gets his butt kicked because he can't aim.
Dumbass.
Period.
Almost kills himself again.
He decides to take time to heal up. Comes across. And
Looks at this guys, but doesn't even try to do anything.
doesn't shoot. Turns around. Tries to get a nice shot at a moving target, which we all know is not going to happen. So he decides to keep going, and
There are people there, but no.
nope, we aren't going to shoot today, folks. We're going to
Die.
stand and watch. Die, stand and watch. Same thing. This is our first commentary video. We're going to try and get better at them. Bear with us. Now this is just interestingly bad. He walks towards the human machine gun, shooting at him. Now he's standing, and for those of you that don't know, while he was doing that, there was a guy about half a centimeter to the left, to the right of him. This is his only kill in the game. Well, not in the game, but his only actual
good kill.
It was an epic kill. And then
an epic fail.
He follows it up by shooting in midair.
And
shooting at air. He's walking around trying to follow his teammates.
This is where he's
if you can see on the radar, there are enemies behind him.
And he goes around in a circle from them.
And he keeps following them, and then this. This is just bad, folks. Doesn't even shoot at the guy. Just walks past him. Goes into the exploding grenades, which, you know, I guess, not that bad.
There's a guy in the air, but doesn't do anything. Just goes after his own guy.
He tries to melee his own guy and fails twice.
And then comes here to die.
And, I mean, he could have had at least 4 shots on that guy and probably gotten the kill, but instead takes the assassination. Interesting choice of words. Interesting choice of strategy. So he walks over.
Gets shot.
So decides to, you know, hide in a corner, and then tries to go on foot against a mongoose.
That's a ghost.
Was it? Was it? Yeah, it was a ghost. Sorry. And that's game, folks. Tune in later, or in a couple of weeks. Anyway, subscribe. Yeah, you know.
Till next fail.